back with a few new products. At least some are new to me anyway. I have a few in for review or on tour. I've got the new Punch Audio Portazo. It's latest hybrid from Punch Audio. Also have the new Juzear Harrier in, and the new Twistura Beta, which is a single dynamic driver flagship with some tuning nozzles. Not sure if I had these before my last post, but also just bought the Elysian Acoustic Labs Pilgrim Silver off eBay pretty recently, and also just got the HifiGo Aureole a few days ago. Just thought I wanted to try some new closeback headphones, and yeah, found these pretty decent deal. They're really nice build. Cable's not too bad. It's a little bit long, but I've ordered a 16 core balance cable for those, which will be in soonish. Yeah, so might as well just talk about these I've got here right now. The Punch Audio Portazo. They're in from, I think, HifiGo. I found the Portazo and the Twistura Beta sound very similar, like almost identical in terms of sound signature, bass, detail resolution, and the Twistura Beta is like roughly about half the price of the Portazo, but it pretty much matches the Portazo in terms of bass, mids and treble, soundstage, imaging. I was really impressed with the Portazo. I mean the Beta. I did kind of had a bit of an issue with the Portazo in fitment, because as you can see they have quite a short nozzle, and yeah, I really had to pick certain tips. These are the JVC Spiral Dot. Even those don't quite give me a really good fit and seal sometimes. I find they kind of wiggle loose a little bit. I was actually using the Venus Prism on the Portazo for a while. They gave me a little bit of fit and seal. I find they're a little bit of a shallow fitting IEM because of the short nozzles. But sound signature was they're really good. They've got great sub bass, great mids, treble, good detail resolution. But in all honesty, I would pick the Twistura Beta over the Portazo, because like I A/B'd them and they both sound nearly identical to me. Like I don't think I could pick them apart in a blind sound test if I was listening to both of them. I really couldn't pick the differences between them when I had the stock gold nozzles on the Beta. They sound almost identical, like as far as I could tell. They have almost identical bass, mids and treble. The sub bass extension is almost the same. there may have been just a slight difference in some tracks that I could sort of tell between the two, with like maybe just a slight bit of extra upper detail kind of, but like very, very minimal. Like they're so close in comparison wise. Like yeah, I'd really pick the Beta over the Portazo, because like, not only they're half the price, like I think the build is better. Like they have a better, much better fit, for me at least. Anyway, like they have a better sort of nozzle depth, at least for me. I found them a lot more comfortable, whereas trying to fit the Portazo in my ear, they fit so shallow. But I found the little sort of indentation of where the driver sits kind of sits up against my ear sometimes, and can be a bit uncomfortable, unless you do a bit of tip rolling, and which I did. And I don't know why I switched back to the JVC Spiral. The Divinus Prism did fit better, but I just wound up, I think I just had them on hand anyway, so I just threw them on there. But anyway, the Juzear Harrier is the first collaboration with Squiglink. It's tuned in like the Squiglink. It's to basically, I think, sound like it's supposed to sound good for kind of an all-rounder kind of an IEM. It's very warm, very kind of a mellow, not thribbling at all. There's a little bit of a roll-off in the upper mids and treble, just a tiny bit. It's not particularly sparkly or anything like that. It's just very warm, very kind of a lush sound. It's beautiful, really beautiful build, really nice cable. The faceplates are gorgeous. They remind me a lot of the Juzear Clear, which I had last year. I wound up selling them because I don't really use them all that much, because I've been constantly upgrading my collection. So, but yeah, the Juzear Harrier, not a bad IEM. It is a lot warmer. It's very warm and lush kind of a sound. It's got a pretty nice case, and it's got a modular cable, like the Portazo and the Beta do. But out of the three, I think in all honesty, I'd pick the Twistura Beta, because I think it's a better value IEM. You get more tuning options. You get a really nice cable. I think the sound is equal to, like, in detail, resolution, imaging, tonality, to the Portazo, and it's about half the price. And I just think it's a really solid, very great value IEM. And I haven't heard anything probably under $150 that sounds like the Twistura Beta, like in terms of the sound quality you get. It's got really well defined bass. It's got it's the bass quantity and quality is very good. The mids and treble have got really good tonality, plus you get really good detail resolution as well. And it's just it's another of those glass fiber drivers, like the Civ Quay UTG. It's got the glass fiber or glass diaphragm, and yeah, I have heard the ShifiGo UTG, and I think the beta even outperforms that in terms of the way it's tuned. I think they have about the same kind of detail resolution, but I think it's got maybe a little bit of soundstage, maybe a little bit of imaging. I was more impressed with the beta than I was the UTG. I actually preferred the original ShifiGo, which I bought myself. But I would pick the Twistura Beta over the ShifiGo. So I don't know what that says about the UTG, but that's just my personal preference. And I think the Beta is just a better value IEM, and but anyway, the ShifiGo Oriole closed back dynamic driver. I think it's paid around 200 Australian or so. They're a pretty nice headphone. You got some really nice wood ear cups. The headband and the ear pads are really soft. But I did compare it to the SimGot EP5, which is another closed back, which is about half the price of the ShifiGo Oriole, which it's also the SimGot EP5 is a bit warmer and a bit kind of more mellow. You get a little bit more detail resolution out of the ShifiGo Oriole, but I think that there's better weight and better comfort, well, better base weight, I mean, and better comfort in the SimGot EP5, and the detail resolution and the imaging isn't that far behind the ShifiGo Oriole either, and being half the price, I think it's a really good option as to a closed back headphone. I think it's also more comfortable because you get a suspension strap with the metal headband, and the ear pads are softer on the SimGot EP5 as well, but the material is actually I'm pretty sure is the same material on the ear cups as the ShifiGo Oriole. So I think the build quality is obviously a little bit nicer on the Oriole. So I mean, you get a bit more of a premium product, but sound wise, I don't think the detail resolution is that much better than the SimGot EP5. I think someone looking for a good closed back headphone, and maybe the ShifiGo Orioles maybe just slightly out of your price range, I'd honestly probably recommend the SimGot EP5 as a really good alternative to the ShifiGo Oriole. So yeah, anyway, that's about all I've got to say on those. I've also just bought the Flippy's Aegis, so I'll be doing a video on those soon. They'll probably come in a couple of weeks, so it's going to be a couple of weeks till I can do a video on those, because I literally just bought them today. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting those in. Also have some new IEMs and headphones coming in soon, so I'll try and get another video done on those pretty soon. Anyway, thanks for watching again, and have a great rest of the week, everyone. Enjoy listening to whatever you're listening to, and yeah, I'll be back soon.